Hello, humans and dinosaurs. Yes, we're back. We're back. And, yeah. How much Lopho has fallen now. For a full-on documentary, now we got this shit in the middle of the screen. I guess that's what happens if you get 1 million views, accumulated views on YouTube. So I don't know if now I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing now. But anyways, we are back. And yeah, we're gonna watch Prehistoric Park episode 1 from the beginning again. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, good thing we were only 7 minutes in. Imagine if we were.
All right, wait. 3, 2, 1, go. Bro, we gotta do this because we're gonna like match our same time.
There is something
yeah.
Wait. Oh shit! I just realized. I am not allowed to listen to anything.
Yeah. So you could just put the desktop audio on mute and then.
But I can't hear you then.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't realize that.
Interesting.
Oh well, I can still watch.
I can. Hold on. I can.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn on the timer. Oh, we gotta do this again. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. This is.
Okay.
This is a disaster.
It's
wait,
fine.
I don't know how to turn this on at the same time. Okay, wait. I need to click this. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, like, it's okay. It's okay if it's like 1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah, no one's gonna realize that.
It's not gonna. You're not gonna be perfect anyways.
How did this happen? From a full-on 3D virtual experience to removing YouTube cutting down on me for the first time because I got more than 1 million views, and now this shit.
You got YouTube eyes on you. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I don't.
I really wish YouTube had half the amount of attention they're giving me right now when they were doing the other stream with when my YouTube channel was hacked a long time ago.
Oh,
lost everything.
Do you have I'm curious. Do you have monetization yet?
Of course, I've been having it since a long time.
Nice. I'm still working on that myself with my YouTube.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
a grind.
Really
it's a grind. I can make more videos now, so hopefully, since I'm more consistent, I'll have more views on algorithm.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm still working on my new script. I should have that done, hopefully in a week or so.
All right. So one thing I realized, I was like, all right, I don't want to sound disrespectful, but right, hear me out on one thing. All right, you need to work on your titles of the video. Okay.
That's fair.
I'm not trying to say that your video is bad and everything because titles plus thumbnails make 90% of the views that if it clicks. And I did the thumbnail thing, but the title is so weird. You know, I'd expect it to be a bit more clickbaity. You know, it's just like this long description. I don't know. It is some sort of like disparity. So
yeah, I was talking with me and some of my friends. We were trying to figure out a title. I originally thought of like I combed through hours to figure out if wyverns could lay eggs.
I just would have just said, "Did wyverns lay eggs?" That's all I would have put in the title. Oh, why is it so silent now? Oh yeah, because I got the freaking volume turned off of the documentary because YouTube couldn't get me copyrighted. Frick you, YouTube! You should have helped me when I lost my channel. Now the channel is just gone from YouTube. Frick.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is sad because my friend my friend called Dino Zoo. He's also like a Dino tuber. And he's like now big. Like he's big. Like he's got like 40K and shit. And the thing is, there used to be a time where I was actually like higher than him, but I just lost my channel, and miraculously, around the same time my channel died, Dino Zoo slowly started gaining views, and now he's like super high, and now I'm like tumbling in the bottom with like how many subscribers? 3.68. Pitiful.
Dang. How'd she have before?
I had around 4K, 4.1K. Well, but I got less views. I got less views back then. I didn't hit 1 million views back then.
So at the very least, you've surpassed where you were.
But the reason my channel had that many subscribers is just because it's been there for like such a sheer amount of time. it's been like for like 4 or 5 years, and then I had to start over. Now I think I'm on my 3rd year, 4 year. I don't know. I might be doing slightly worse because some things just aren't there. Like YouTube, the barrier of YouTube getting to monetization is getting higher and higher every single time. So back then, the earliest people, like, I don't know, the Dinotubers that we have right now, they were getting views much higher and much easier than the ones that we're doing now, because the chances of people getting recognized is just getting lower and lower because the competition is getting tougher and tougher.
Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping the VTube edge might give me a bit of a slant, but who knows?
Exactly. That's why that's why I put my all into it. For my last year on YouTube, did you, I think you've heard about it, right? My YouTube channel is gonna terminate itself at the end of the year if I don't surpass 20K. Yeah, so I'm right now putting all of it into it. So I'm definitely trying to I'm trying to edit stuff. I got already my VTuber model commissioned and done everything right now.
Hopefully you make it.
Yeah, it is almost done. It just needs a bit of rigs. It really cost me like an arm and a leg and probably half of my family too, but still. Got that worked out at the end. Thank God my parents are like... I'm lucky to have my parents. I'm a very lucky dinosaur.
Yeah, I paid for my model by working on my pretty... I wouldn't say like... It wasn't like a horrible job, but it was a job for sure. Retail sucks. Let me just leave it at that. Yeah. I went to the 3D model at first because I wasn't sure how much, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on something that I may or may not use in the future. So I thought it'd be wise to go into 3D at first. And so I have a 3D model, and I think it does pretty well.
So why are you using 2D now?
No, it's still 3D.
2D now?
It's still 3D.
Oh, it's a 3D model?
Yeah, my model's a Vroid model.
Oh, wait, your model is Vroid?
Yep.
Oh, you got your own custom hat and everything, though.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a Vroid. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
things that Vroid can do.
A lot of people are surprised when they hear it's a Vroid model.
Yeah, it's done really well.
I've had a few people ask if it's a 2D, and I'm like, no, it's straight Vroid. And then,
it is done really well.
Yeah, like the person I commissioned to do my model did it really well. I'm really surprised at how it looked out. Like, it doesn't even look like it's a V-Red.
Yeah. Wow, I just came back to your Twitch, and why is your body black?
Why is what?
Why is your body black?
Oh, that's the chat box right there.
Oh yeah, why do you have it there?
Because
so you're hiding under it.
Oh wait, hold up. Actually, yeah.
I move it to the most right, bottom
I should move it actually to the top. Hold up. I just realized. Yeah, when we were moving everything around, I forgot I moved it. What did I call it?
Hello, Dino Mike King. Yeah, I egg in the chat. Yeah, I know, eggs in the chat. Yeah. So yeah, there's this daily motion link, and watch it. Match it around with the timer where I'm watching. Right now, Nigel Marvin is going after the ornithomimids, and I think this is where the YouTube kun decided to say "fuck you." So yeah, it's the exact same. Now, right, we caught ourselves back up. Yay!
This up there. There we go. Move it up there.
Ornithomimid meets bird mimic? Isn't it means? Oh, I was just misunderstanding it. Okay, I thought for a second he said ornithomimid needs bird mimic, and I was like, what? Why do you need a bird mimic for? It was like a means, not meets. That's what happens if the desktop audio is set to 10% because of freaking copyright.
Popping up all over the place. And they're vegetarians. But they won't turn their noses, they won't turn their beaks up.
Right. So, so you moved your chat box. All right, there we go. But
yeah.
Anyways, I was gonna say that your Vroid model looks really well done.
Thank you.
Did you make it yourself or?
No, I commissioned Blep35 on Twitter. They did a lot of Vroid stuff, and I like their stuff.
That's dope.
And then so I was like, gave them so first I commissioned a PNG from I commissioned a PNG. I used that for PNG tubing for a bit, and then after that I moved on to my 3D model, which I use today.
So
if I ever use
kind of like me
live
right
2D.
now.
If I ever do live 2D, I'm gonna commission the guy I got my first PNG from, because I hear he's starting to do live 2D commissions.
Oh.
So I might do that if I ever like reach a milestone and want to start live 2D. I'll do that. But I feel my model's pretty good enough. As it is.
The reason I decided to do 3D is because I'm not gonna lie, your model looks amazing enough. Like you really don't have to like go the extra mile.
Yeah.
My model, I'm not gonna shit on my own model creator, which I own commissioned myself, but it looks a bit different from what I was expecting. Not gonna lie, the model. I mean, I don't have the model right now, but I do have it on like preview. So, hello?
Oh.
Okay, what?
Oh, I was like, I don't know if you cut out or not.
Yeah. Right, there goes the Ornithomimuses.
Yep.
Oh, there they go. But I always found it weird that the Ornithomimus weren't really feathered back then.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the 2000s. They probably knew, but it was a matter of commissioning people to do feathers, because feathers are really hard to animate.
Oh, yeah. Right, wait, where'd the Ornithomimus go?
They just went. I think he let go of it and it went with the rest of the herd, I think.
Oh. I do find it quite interesting how the T-Rex just doesn't snatch up Nigel Marvin. They are just kind of standing there like, what the hell is that thing? And he was like, oh yeah, it's something that I can eat.
Yeah.
Now that, I do find like these kind of like more realistic interactions better.
Yeah. I would like to do a low, I don't want to say low effort, but like low budget style of this one of these days. Like just drag my model through different like prehistoric vistas and do like tours basically. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, if you we should do that something like that with VTubers or something. Oh yeah, speaking of VTubers, I've actually watched something on YouTube. I'm not exactly sure how that guy did it, but there is an option to change the monster art in Macedon.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how that's done?
At least there's no sign of the meteorite either.
I'm not entirely sure. I'm assuming you probably go into the files and then change the name into your new one, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think they were using, like, what was it? The access code talker? Like, they swapped it out for some sort of waifu art. And the thing is, when they actually summoned it, it also did the animation as well, which was, like, really cool.
Oh, it did the animation too? I didn't know.
Yeah, it's, like, really dope. And I was like, how the hell did they do that? Because I know that they also had, like, they also changed the Nightmare Unicorn thing as well. Into something different as well. I mean, they used like an alternate art, so I was like thinking, maybe we should like do it like now that we can use like different arts. Maybe I was gonna run like various decks, and instead of like the actual art, we're gonna have like dinosaur art instead.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, and I was like considering like making a deck out of dinosaur VTubers. So, so you'd have like a different like a T-Rex VTuber on UTC. And instead of solely the Oviraptor, you'd have like me, because you know there's no Oviraptor VTubers right now.
Yeah.
Big too, 8 tons. And one over there, it's a big male. It's at least 25.
Yeah, I think I would, if I were to do that, like switch out alt art. I think I'd only switch out alt art because I'm disappointed that we don't have any opportunity for alternate art. I want my sexy Elich art. I don't even use Elich
the
yet.
one that is lying down. Yeah, I never really bother with it because is there like alternate art for dinosaurs? I don't think there's any actually regarding dinosaurs. Do we have? I know there's various rarities, but different art. I don't think so. Pretty sure there's no art when it comes to that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so.
The footprints are fresh, and it looks like a well-used track.
Right, he's tracking the T-Rex, I think.
Yeah.
When they need to.
I always mix up this episode with like Dragons of Fantasy Made Real and
They use the same model, right?
Yeah, they use the same model in the same setting, and it's always like it
Oh.
always throws me off.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What about what's about that documentary? What the hell's wrong with that one? Not really wrong, but what the hell is going on with that documentary? Because I remember that because back in second grade, my friend was like going like, Lopho, dragons are real, and I'm like, no, they freaking aren't. And he's like, what's this documentary? He even has like burn skulls and all, and I was like, but is this real? Like, I don't know, like, what the hell was that? I thought, like, that was some weird kind of fever dream that I had when I was a kid, but I, like, recently I realized that was, like, an actual thing, and, like...
Yeah, it's an actual documentary.
Like, what the fuck would someone do with that?
I mean, like, it was like an Animal... At first, like, so Animal Planet has, like, a series of, like, I guess Spec Evo, videos, and like they did a dragon one, a mermaid one, and a megalodon one. The dragon one is by far the best one because it makes sure to tell you, hey, this is all made up. And at the end of the first Animal Planet running, they did like a showing where they showed you like all their inspiration behind everything and like showed you how they did CG to basically make sure that you knew, hey, this is all for fun. This isn't real. But then they did.
So what about the burn thing on the T-Rex? Is that real or fake as well?
What's up?
I remember seeing someone like showing like a T-Rex skull or something and seeing like those parts were like burned.
I think that was like
must have been from a dragon.
I think it was like that. I think it was like just something they made up for the documentary.
Oh.
But yeah, so like the mermaid one is like significantly worse because it hinges on the aquatic ape hypothesis.
Yeah.
And it also goes into government conspiracy stuff. And it
what?
Yeah, and then it also
what?
Yeah. Goes on like government conspiracy stuff. I'll probably watch it. Oh wait, April 1st is tomorrow. Dang it, there goes my idea for an April Fool's stream actually.
Well, guess what? Today's April Fool's for me, so yeah.
That's true. But maybe I can watch it for October. But yeah, it's pretty bad, and it's like kind of like it's more deceptive.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's basically kind of like pretty bad. But the dragon one's pretty good. You can find it on YouTube. I actually think about watching it for Spectember.
Oh, Spectember is also such a thing. I didn't know Spectember was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing that the paleo community does for like speculative evolution stuff. I want to do a video on what's it called? Why humanoid aliens are like so bad.
Yeah,
it's like my personal pet peeve.
You were talking this about when we were talking about the Wiberian eggs, like how like things like that look like humanoid are like bullshit and stuff.
Yeah, because you know the human form is like so badly made. That's like honestly, there's like so much wrong. Like our spine is horrible, our hips are horrible. Like in order to make sure our guts don't fall out, we have to like the birth canal is smaller, but you know we need to make sure that our babies have like big heads. So birth is like a very big problem with us. And yeah,
it's basically one of the most biggest flops, but it somehow freaking works.
It failed, but it's like it failed correctly.
Yeah, that's evolution.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, so like the human form isn't very specialized, so statistically, aliens wouldn't not a lot of aliens, if at all, would evolve to look similar to humans. Because if you look at all Earth's history, the human form has evolved. I didn't even realize this was a scene.
The T-Rexes are fighting the Trikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic World Dominion should learn from this.
It did.
I swear to God, they are not gonna put in T-Rex versus Triceratops in Jurassic World Dominion. Something tells me they won't.
They would be cowards if they don't.
Yeah, but they are cowards, so they aren't.
I've just realized that Jurassic Park has never had T-Rex versus Triceratops.
Yeah, I think in the fan game, there's like one in the fan game, like a Telltale games, there's like a T-Rex versus Trike. But
Yeah,
like, there's no
yeah.
like an actual movie that has like that.
That's so weird. That's such an iconic
The
parry.
younger Triceratops
Yeah.
know better than to
I
stand
realized
their
this,
ground.
but yeah, you know how Triceratops versus T-Rex is always so iconic? It feels like the
Yeah.
more Jurassic World movies come out, like it actually becomes less and less iconic. Like if nowadays if you think about Dino versus, if you ask a kid like what's a Dino versus Dino, like, they would usually reply like T-Rex versus Spinosaurus or like
Or T-Rex Indominus.
Indominus
They would
Rex
think-
bullshit.
Yeah, they would think.
As the T-Rex is
Like they never say Triceratops versus T-Rex actually.
and
I definitely realized
help
that.
is at hand.
And there's a Triceratops here fighting back.
Ah! The baby was caught by the big one. No.
The horn's gone right into the upper thigh.
Ouch. Ow. He's battling with the trike.
He's losing.
Yeah.
The males have just left her. They've just skedaddled.
And off they go.
The pack. Now the injured female has to make her own kill. It looks
Oh.
like she's spotted her next victim. Another youngster.
Oh, he's a. Oh no, this one's hiding. Oh, this one's so cute.
He sets up the time portal.
And maybe I have to get 2 dinosaur species for the price of 1.
Oh, he's gonna move the trike. Oh, I remember. I barely remember anything from the documentary. It's like so. It's like it's almost new for me actually.
Yeah.
I remember so little from the documentary. Go, Triceratops! Run! Oh, and off he goes.
It's a cool note because, you know, predators are more cautious, so it's not necessarily gonna go into the portal.
Yeah.
Certainly not a T-Rex.
But weighing in at 3 tons, this young male Triceratops is a great start.
Let's go, we got a Triceratops.
Yay!
It's not long before news spreads that Prehistoric Park's first dinosaur
Do you remember,
has arrived.
do you remember watching, like, this, by the way?
Suzanne
Like,
heads over
This
to
documentary?
for herself.
yeah.
Yeah, I got it on DVD.
So which setting would you say is your favorite of this series?
I don't remember exactly all of it, but I remember loving the one with the Microraptor, with all those feathered dinos.
Yeah. I like the Carboniferous one. That was my favorite, I think.
Ah, that
I like
one
the
is
bug
that one's so
hounds.
cool as well.
Yeah.
Like that's the one that really got me into like Arthroplura and stuff.
Park Keeper Bob is keen to move the newcomer.
Let's go, Keeper Bob. We stand Keeper Bob here.
Let's go, Bob, our homie.
Let's go.
Although he was an unexpected arrival, Nigel thinks they've got the perfect place to put him.
Come on, I need to have a look at that. Up you go.
Oh, is that an actual snake?
And we
Yeah.
need a good place to keep him.
Whoa.
Theo, I think that's a great name for him. But he needs vegetation to browse on. Bob and I have looked over here, too much grass. So Bob's found the perfect spot down here by the river.
Well, actually, didn't Triceratops not eat grass? Now that I
That's
think
why I
about it.
said. He said there's too much grass over there. So he said he's putting it down here where
I
there's
see, I
less
see.
grass.
Okay.
Yeah. Because grass didn't exist until like.
Yeah, you can't see the video because
Post-crash.
YouTube couldn't friggin' shut it down. Like there's the oh wait, I didn't ping. Well, I didn't like pin the link, right? I'm just gonna pin the link right now.
Magnificent, to say the least.
And how's the enclosure?
Well, it's a bit makeshift, but it'll do for the time being.
Yeah, let's have a look. I see. I've given him a name as well.
Alright.
Theo the Triceratops.
I pinned the message, and now you can just watch along with on the stream. Click on the link; it'll lead you to the documentary.
Look at that. Plenty for him to eat. Well done, Bob. It's great.
All right, lads, come on, get the boats away and the truck out of here.
Right, let's go! Yay!
Really pleased with this habitat for the Triceratops. Grass is no good for dinosaurs. It hadn't evolved when they were around. And a Triceratops is not like a cow. It doesn't graze. What it does, it's a browser, like a black rhinoceros. It needs low...
Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't remember him saying like this kind of stuff. Like back when I was a kid, I was like, "Ooh, dinosaur, big roar."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember like seeing him saying all this detailed thing about grass.
For Theo to grow to 8 tons, he'll have to spend most of his life eating.
That is kind of
The
cool.
park's first dinosaur settled, Nigel turns his attention once again to T-Rex, and the pressure's back on Bob to finish off the enclosure.
I didn't have a clue how to start building a compound for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I've only ever seen a picture of one in the storybook. But Nigel
I wish like the people made these kind of documentaries more often. These days
wish
we
they
only
did.
have like Shark Week where people are trying to eat sharks and stuff.
Yeah.
Or like getting eaten by a snake or something. Like, okay, that is interesting, but it's not really a documentary. It's more like a shit show.
I know a lot of
Because Nigel's on
a
his
lot of
way
companies
back
were
to
hesitant
where he
to
left
use
off
dinosaurs
65
because
million years
I think
ago.
they've like
Yeah, because of Jurassic Park.
yeah, because they mentioned that Universal practically owns the concept of dinosaurs, so they're hesitant to put them in.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. Weird assuming that. I guess that's why I guess the most of the good documentaries came out like during the Black Age of Jurassic Park, like after like between Jurassic Park and Jurassic 3 and Jurassic Park World.
It's
Yeah.
not just the dinosaurs that will be
That's
Most
when
of the
they
good
were,
ones
like-
came out like after the Jurassic Park boom, and then like
Yeah.
the Dark Age.
Everything he sees
Although,
around
like,
him will be
Is the Dark Age of Jurassic Park really the Dark Age? And we got stuff like Operation Genesis. Like,
No.
sure, the movies are bad, but the merch was great.
Yeah, the merch was great. And it took me a long time to realize that those things were Nyctosaurs. Like that.
Same
This
here,
is the
yeah.
documentary that actually got me into Nyctosaurs, and
Yeah, I
like,
didn't know about
remember being
Nyctosaurs.
absolutely like shocked because like yeah, now that when they're like flying around, you don't really see it very well, but like I was like, does this thing have like 3 wings?
Yeah, I remember this introduced me to it, but it wasn't familiar with it until I played Fossil Fighters Champions,
Fossil
because that was like a Vivosaur in like the first dig
Yeah.
Nigel's
And
interest
that was on my
in
team.
one set in particular.
Oh yeah, I was for my team for a while as well.
site.
I should start playing Nintendo games again once I get my 3D model.
And I think
Oh well, but still, I'm not even finished with Ark, which is gonna have a release a new map in like 2 months, so I need to finish the previous
Oh.
map. And there's
I-
also like other stuff like Monster Hunter. I need to finish that. I need to finish everything. I'm back on
you can see where she's dragged her toes through the sand.
Wait.
She's injured, and if she's got
Okay.
an injury,
Right. Okay. The internet connection. Okay.
and if we
What is going on with the internet connection right now? Okay. Can I hear you? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. For some reason, you know, in the bottom right corner, you know, the KBS, like
Yeah.
when it hits like 0, the stream dies.
Takes him
Yeah, it
down
hit
where
like
he-
0 for like
he's
3
hoping to
seconds
gain
early, and I was like,
ground on
what?
the T-Rex.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine on my end. I don't know about your stream, but you're fine in Discord at the very least.
Yeah, I'm fine on Discord. Now it's okay. Now YouTube's okay.
Will
It's
make
probably
their
something
flight
going on in the
a
living
little
room.
Easier to catch.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I
yeah.
wish there were more dinosaur documentaries. This
Yeah,
style, that'd be nice.
reverberating
definitely.
from the whole valley. She's up there.
Oh yeah. Also, fun fact. Did you know that Nyctosaurus doesn't have like a hand?
And there, that's
It's got no
Wait, what?
fingers. Like yeah, it's got
Oh.
the wing, but it doesn't have like the hand things that the
that's why she's been moved.
you know like Quetzalcoatlus and Pteranodon have. It doesn't
I
have
did not
hands.
know that. Oh, so the fingers like were completely lost? That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't have any fingers. Did you know that?
I did not know. I mean, it obviously has the wing finger, but like outside of that, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it
Huh.
doesn't have like the hand, which is kind of silly because like even to this day, people like has the thing has illustrate Nyctosaurus with like fingers, but it's not true.
Mhm.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have fingers.
Well, it's probably because a lot of times in paleo art, there's slight inconsistencies just because people like it looks more familiar.
Yeah,
She's starting to move away.
definitely. Also, it's mainly also because of the fact, like, even I thought that Nyctosaurus had fingers, like, until very recent. I was like, well, I was shocked with the PNSO, because, you know the mini dinos from PNSO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
want
the
this Spinosaurus.
Yeah, I got the entire box with all the 55 dinos of them, so...
She's in luck.
I put it in the back of my room because I don't have space for them, but yeah, they're right now in the box, tucked up. But yeah, I got the Nyctosaurus, and I was like shocked because it didn't have any fingers. And I did the research, and yeah, it doesn't have any fingers. I was like, what?
That was weird. That reminds me, like
She must be so hungry. She's
the
definitely an easy meal.
that one dinosaur
Even though
skull. Like they give like dinosaur dinosaur skull replicas.
Yeah.
Like I ordered like a T-Rex skull. Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. They didn't have a Spinosaurus by the time I ordered it, but right when my order came in, they announced that they had a Spinosaurus line, and I was like so like low-key mad because I was like, this is the. I held off on buying it because it, like it was on sale, and I was like, oh, I can finally get it. And then right when it comes in, it's like, hey, we have Spinosaurus skulls, and I was like, ah.
Now you're gonna buy two. Marketing strategy at its finest. Marketing 101.
T-Rex limps off, leaving Nigel to figure out what to do next.
Oh, so why didn't the female eat the trike? Yeah, because did it wash away?
Back at Prehistoric Park,
I think it was too weak, maybe, because it got hit in the leg by the other trikes.
Bob has asked vet Suzanne to come and take a look.
What's he doing?
He's been doing it all morning.
What do you think it is?
Just keep the charge of the tree. He's going to have a donut, isn't it?
Gosh, he's mad. Oh my goodness, look. What? Oh my goodness. The poor thing.
Any ideas?
Look at his frill. It's changed colour.
Oh, he's doing the mating ritual thing.
He is now a horny teenager.
He became horny.
Kind of going into breeding stage after him.
What, do you think he needs a playmate?
So what do you think about the thing about the trike, changing colors on its frill? Because some people say that it was like covered in keratin,
Oh no.
the frill itself, so it wasn't able to change colors. Like, what's your take on it?
I don't know. I'd have to look at like different papers and stuff. I think it's at the very least it's a fairly cool concept. But if it was covered in keratin, then I don't think it necessarily would have the opportunity to.
He's convinced he can tame even Theo's teenage tantrums.
But it is an interesting concept, I will say. What's your take on it?
Well, I don't know. I haven't really thought too deep about it, but something feels off, because Triceratops is the only ceratopsian that doesn't have a hole in its frill. So its frill was probably used for defense, but I don't know if it went all the way up to the point where it even had like a whole keratin thing covering up its frill. Because if Trike had it, then probably other ceratopsians should have it as well, but other ceratopsians don't have the thing on its frill.
I mean, and there's nothing saying that it wasn't both a defense and a display structure too.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you don't really need to change colors for a frill to be, to be fancy.
That's true. And it might have depending on how thick the keratin layer was, it could have if it was fairly thin, or at the very least thin near the blood vessels, it could have still changed color, but in a different as a more breeding season sort of thing.
That's why the whole thing with the Stegosaurus has been put off. Stegosaurus plates changing colors because that was it's no longer that, because now we definitely know it was covered in keratin. So.
Yeah, we definitely know it was covered in keratin.
Yep, it's a definite thing. So no longer walking with dinosaurs, a baby Diplodocus killer Stegosaurus is wielding, turning red and shit. Now it's just keratin. Not gonna lie, because with the rhino horn is super small, but the frill itself is huge. So so probably the Stegosaurus plates would have been even more impressive in real life.
Yeah.
So I really want to see how it looks. I really do wish we could see a dino. I firmly believe in the fact that once a human dies, they can kind of see if since they say that there's a 99% chance the life is a hologram. The world that we live in is a fake made up world. So if we die, then we can kind of somehow become a sort of spectator mode. How in FPS games mode. Once you die you become a spectator mode. Because some people say when they die you can actually see their bodies when they get a heart attack. So it would be really cool if we were if we just turned into if we were able to no clip out of reality, and then we will be able to change time, and then it's you've researched dinosaurs your entire life. Now that you can now that you've died, the truth is open. Now go and see how they were really like.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be like the dopest way to like be end the life. You've researched dinosaurs your entire life. Guess what? Now that you died, now the curtains are open. Now go and see how they really look like. It's kind of poetic in a way. I really hope that it's the case, but no one knows.
Yeah, obviously. I also really like how Bob is just like, what the hell is going on here?
Well, he's always the chill guy. He's like, oh well, looks like Nigel Marvin just brought in some other shit.
Yep.
He's like my mom. Oh, Lopho, you got another $500 amount of dinosaurs? Jesus Christ. But like, she doesn't like say like, oh, go put it back. No, she's just like, all right, here's room for it. Place it there. Place it here, place it there.
That was very cool.
Yeah, she's and both Bob and her are very chill. The amount of chillness. I know back when I was like in a paleontology Facebook group, which by the way I'm still in. Like I know Bob was like a meme someday.
Yeah.
Not so long ago, but I don't know like how he's considered now. He isn't really considered a meme now, but back then he was like the big meme. I guess people were like finding more and more better memes, like you know how David Peters keeps fucking up pterosaurs, and then we also have like fire-breathing parasaurolophuses, and then we also have what like too big to walk bullshit, and freaking sex legs.
The legs.
It's Bob no longer really stand a chance. Like there are way too many better things to pass up.
Dino VTuber dating app called Lakes.
Now, Nigel's had a chance to catch up.
You ever think about how like too big to walk is like so weird? Didn't he like use actual toys for like his models or whatever?
No, that's different. That's a different paper.
Okay.
Yeah. There was also I do remember there was also something on Twitter where people were saying, they were talking about some guy using Papo toys out of everything to use for like dinosaur mass calculations, and they were like, dude, use something different.
That's why she's brought the ornithomimus all the way up here. But paleontologists, they've long suspected that dinosaurs show parental care.
Oh, baby Rexes.
We can get a whole family of T-Rex back to Prehistoric Park.
Learn from it, dread it, Papa Rex still arrives just the same.
But Nigel's optimism is short-lived.
Oh. Why are they fighting? Oh, because of the food?
I think so. Territory dispute, maybe?
Oh, no way! Wait. That roar that he did, isn't that like the Diablos roar from Monster Hunter?
Oh, it is! It is Diablo's roar.
Like when he went like, ah! That's the Diablos roar!
It is the Diablo's roar. By the way, yeah, you're right, it is. I guess they use the same stock sound effects, I guess.
Yeah, that's Diablos!
It is, yeah.
How did I not realize this? Yeah, because I didn't watch the freaking documentary when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably use it from the same sound library, especially since Monster Hunter 1 was like a fairly new game back then.
Yeah. Like that's the thing, because I watch so many dino media. If I hear like a roar, I can kind of make out which other things they were made out of. You know, there's one content that I've been planning for like paleo folk. For all the dino lovers, like dino loving VTubers, I wish they would make. I'm actually like planning to like get a bunch of dino rolls and just gather up VTubers, and like I would be like a quiz show system, like do a when I like hit, I would like play a roar and people would like, guess where it's from.
That'd be interesting.
There's no chance for her.
Oh, can't believe that guy just killed the Rex for a freaking ornithomimus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still alive. Oh, how unfortunate. The mama died. Well, the thing is, if you're like, you know, like when I was a kid, I was wondering why the male didn't eat, you know, eat the mama and the dead baby, and then kill the babies and eat them as well. But I realized it because they say even in real Africa, like lions don't really eat other lions.
Yeah.
Even if they're like hungry, they don't eat other lions.
Yeah, cannibalism isn't really a thing usually for like mammals.
Sonic boom it creates.
I don't think birds don't normally do cannibalism either, so probably not dinosaurs. You know, Nigel, you really should have planned your trip a little better.
Yep.
As it strikes the Gulf of Mexico, it causes an explosion 7
Why did you
billion
pick
times
today of all
the power
days?
of the
You know the exact day and time of when the dinosaurs went extinct too.
It releases
Yeah.
blast
Very unlucky.
100 times the
Not
speed
just
of
unlucky, just kind of just didn't think about it.
Yeah.
this devastation.
I could have chose the day before.
Yeah.
The cloud of ash will soar.
You know, not gonna lie, this the way that I think this is like a bit like this is like this is right now it isn't winter in this documentary because we actually kind of know when the meteor hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of like fish and like pollen, we kind of know it's like late spring to like summer.
Just 3 minutes
Mhm.
away.
So I don't know. It definitely isn't winter, so you could kind of say it's like sort of realistic.
Yeah.
Unironically. Oh yeah, this. Have you ever actually wondered? You know when when Nigel Mobbin activates his time portal and they pass through? Like, what happens with that stick?
Don't worry about it.
It just warps itself back into existence.
Obviously, they go back to where it is, like, geologically, then dig it up and reuse it.
Oh, that's one way to do it.
Meaty smell of the sandwich. Come on. They're more likely to lunge at me. Exactly. Come on. You've got to come. We've got to get you back. That's it. Come on. Yes.
Oh, here come the shockwave. Oh, this scene is way more epic than I imagined.
Mm-hmm.
No, get in, babies. Yeah, they're back. Woo!
They're only juveniles. But our first T-Rex.
I love how Prehistoric Park is not like a park meant for guests. It's more like a research facility.
It's more like a wildlife preserve.
Yeah, that's what I really like about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really open to the public.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it probably is before like more of a tour thing.
Yeah.
I've been like to the San Diego they have like a wildlife preserve, like in San Diego, like next to the zoo. That was really cool.
Oh, is that like an actual thing or?
Yeah. So it's like it's more like a wildlife preserve instead of a zoo. So there's like it's like a lot bigger. And it's mainly there for breeding purposes, but like they still have tours where you go on like safari. You can go on like safari buggies, like, and they'll drive you around and show you all their animals.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool, yeah.
I remember being in a safari when I was like a kid, and there were like lions and stuff, but I really didn't like. I was a kid, so I don't really remember a lot from it.
Yeah.
Prehistoric Park is now home to its first ever dinosaurs.
Yay!
Let's go.
But vet Suzanne is concerned that one of them doesn't seem all that happy about being here.
He really doesn't look very happy, Nigel.
Oh, you might want to stand away from that. It looks like he's gonna charge.
Hey, look. It's back, Suzanne. He's trying.
Oh, he did!
You are trying to shake us up. And you see how he's got such attitude now, hasn't he?
He's taken such a dislike to you. He doesn't like you at all.
He's horny! Give him the bonk!
Andrea the fox.
I realized the Triceratops doesn't have the. I don't think it has cheeks.
Started biting and attacking,
Oh,
and I think
it does not.
mature,
Well, let me see.
fizzing through his body.
There's too much testosterone.
It's gonna like roars. Like I don't think they had like cheeks on it.
Ah, because yeah, nowadays people say that it probably didn't have cheeks.
Yeah, which I mean, like it looks like his like I'm just gonna get used to it because I'm so used to seeing it with cheeks. Like seeing it without cheeks looks so cursed.
Yeah, it looks cursed.
Hey, stop
but I guess it's like the Amogosaurus situation recently again.
Yeah.
Yeah, where where now it used to have a frill when it first when it first got revealed, but now then
now it's more
with
of a
the
hump.
Dinosaurs they just removed the frill, and we were just so used to it. Now that it has a frill again, it looks weird.
Yeah.
But we'll get used to it, similar to how we get used to Spinosaurus.
Yeah. I'm a Spinosaurus fan. I'm used to that. Yeah, he doesn't have cheeks.
Yeah, it doesn't.
As it seems. The tire-padded tractor is a worthy opponent for Theo, giving him something to take his aggression out of. It's a tactic gamekeepers use on rhinos. And it looks like it's working. Giving all the boys a chance to let off steam.
Men.
Look at him staring us out. Right, we're getting at him. Well, that's why he's got these breeding colours. This is his first breeding sea, yeah? He'd take on anything. He's taking on us.
Yeah, I always thought it looked like a giant roach than a trike.
That's fair. I mean, you know, it probably didn't have the best of vision, so.
I mean, I guess I know how they made it because it's like rubber, so that the trike doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
It feels, it feels better than making like an actual model trike.
Yeah, of course.
Never thought I'd joust with a Triceratops, but that's what they used to do.
I was actually shocked to find out like Nigel Marvin is like an actual person. I always thought it was like he was like a fantasy dude.
Personality.
Like, yeah, like like how like Owen Grady, Claire Deering, like Nigel Marvin. It feels like a made-up character, but like I was shocked. Like, wait, he's like an actual person?
Yeah. An actual zoologist, I think, too.
Yeah, it's really cool. Not gonna lie.
Having a park full of prehistoric creatures he's saved from extinction is beginning to take shape.
He's even on Twitter. I've seen him on Twitter. I'm following him.
Are getting used to their new home. The Triceratops has calmed
You
down.
know, speaking of the paleo community, one of my, like, I'll know when I make it if, like, I have David Peterson, like, have an angry comment on one of my stuff. That's how I know I made it.
David Peters fucking who?
David Peters, or David Peters, I mean, David Peters.
Yeah, the pterosaur guy, right?
Yeah. He's on YouTube.
There's places for them to hide.
Oh.
He's commenting on YouTube stuff.
Oh, okay. And?
I said I'll know I've made it if like he does an angry comment on one of my videos.
Talk about goals there. David Peters needs to call me as well.
Yeah.
It's not so bad. It's kind of cute.
I think he's like commented like on a Trey video and like a couple Edge videos.
Yeah, like both of them are pretty big, so
Yeah,
they deserve it.
Turning Terence and Matilda into the most ferocious killing machines for 65 million years. Let's hope Prehistoric Park knows what it's letting itself in for.
Alright, that is.
Next time, Nigel sets his sights
All
on a
right,
man
now.
from the
Wait,
ice
how
age.
many
found the second
episodes does this thing have?
A lot. If we're gonna see all the series, it's gonna be a multi-stream thing for
All
sure.
right, so. What is your other? Right, I think we're gonna watch one more episode of it.
Definitely
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
they first thought.
I found a link to episode 2, so I'll pass that to you after.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna pause. Let's go there. Okay, let me find the other link.
Right, let me pause this as well. Right, reset it.
There's 6 episodes.
Okay, there's Discord.
Okay, got it. And then I'll send it to you. There you go. Oh wait, hold on, actually. got it?
Right, okay, I got it, okay. I got it up right over here, going on. Right, episode 2. Okay, wait, let me just start the timer. On 3, 2, 1, go. There we go.
Okay.
I'm like a second late, but who cares?
There we go.
Right, there we go. Episode 2. Okay.
You wonder about how much Nigel Mards like actually accidentally screwed over the timeline. Like, imagine one of his boot tracks got like fossilized, and then like, that's how like weird that.
Oh yeah, speaking of tracks being fossilized, you know, back when I was because my family is like a Christian family.
Oh, I know where you're going with this. Yeah.
Oh no, don't worry. Like they aren't like hardcore ones. Like they say they know that that episode was good. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh wait, I didn't share the second link. I'm so sorry. Right. Okay, I'm so sorry. I forgot to post the other link.
It's a good thing we just started it. So
yeah.
Imagine one of his boot tracks got like fossilized, and then like. That's how like weird that.
Exactly. Speaking of tracks being fossilized, you know, back when I was okay, I'm echoing. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah, Prehistoric Park. We're back in the park, boys.
Wait, you're talking about tracks?
Yeah. I know there's like this thing with like a trilobite with a footprint fossil on it. I don't know if it's like fake or real. I have no idea.
It's probably fake.
Probably fake.
One day, Nigel Marvin plans to
let me look it up as I can look it up while I'm watching this actually.
But for now,
Trilobite
starting off by only bringing
with
a few of each species back to see how they get on in the 21st century. The park
yeah, there is this sandal track with a trilobite. So I have no idea if this is like real or not. So.
Probably fake.
How are they doing? Oh, not too bad, but the big beasts with big appetites. Keep that line under.
Let's see.
Park keeper Bob and his team are facing their first big challenge. Keeping the parks.
I thought you were going to talk about the.
Oh, I see. Oh, and then they say it is. Several studies showed that the print was in reality an example of common geological occurrence known as spalling, in which slabs of rock break away from each other in distinctive patterns. In this particular case, looked like a shoe. Oh, okay. So the fossil itself isn't fake. It's just it just cracked away.
So it's like the tracks that people say looked like a human track, but if you look at it, it's actually just like another dinosaur track.
No, it's just a natural occurrence. It's just a rock cracked.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, bring her around.
Feeding the T-Rex means meat.
Yeah, it just happened to look vaguely like a.
When they
Sandal
arrived at the park, the T-Rex were
not gonna lie, it does look super convincing though, but it is fake, you know.
I'm telling Bob everything about T-Rex feeding habits. He'd be so depressed.
T-Rex babies grow incredibly fast. Terrence and Matilda will double their size.
So, what other documentaries have you watched? Like really old ones?
Weigh 5 tons.
Obviously, the Walking With series.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Leaping for that.
I forget what it's called exactly. I think it was Dino Lab. It was like they had like dinosaurs in like this facility, and they would do like experiments with them to like figure out like their biomechanics.
Yeah,
that was pretty
is
cool.
that the T-Rex thing with the run track?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I really haven't seen it. We should watch something like that.
Yeah.
Well, this is also good because I haven't watched this in such a long time. It's been over 10 years probably by now.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Prehistoric Park also has elephants?
Next adventure.
Yeah.
I never realized that.
One of the most famous of all extinct animals, the woolly mammoth, the long-lost relative of modern-day elephants.
Well, did you actually know that mammoths came out after elephants?
And of course, they have a long history.
Like, you'd expect, since mammoths are like extinct and African elephants are still alive, you'd expect, the African elephants to be some sort of like, somewhat decent descent of the mammoths, or at least, something that came after the mammoth. But no, the African elephant's ancestry, it came from like Paleonoxodon, which actually came out before the woolly mammoth. So the woolly mammoth came out first, and then there was meanwhile in Africa there was Paleonoxodon, which actually got turned into not really turned into, but evolved into the African mammoth. Not African mammoth, the African elephant. So
yeah, we know what you mean.
Yeah,
I have to learn more about extinct mammals. Like
me too. I'm looking. I like this is all information I learned from on Twitter and stuff.
Yeah,
world was
like
turned upside down because
I have to learn more about one of my favorite. Although like one of my like most underrated periods, like the extinction right after the after the Cretaceous mass extinction, because like all like the new mammals and like the crocodiles and everything coming out, it's like it was so weird. It was like Permian 2.
It is Permian 2.
Yeah,
Permian 2, this big die, the sequel.
Going back to the
Yeah.
extinction. He'll see for
it wasn't
himself
as
what
crazy
the
as the
world
Permian,
has
obviously. It was Triassic, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
still like
Get
still
his
weird.
chance to save the woolly mammoth.
Definitely.
The time portal is set to take him back to the last ice age, 10,000 years ago.
Let's go.
You ever think about 10,000 years ago is nothing in geologic time. It's crazy to think
Yeah.
how like that one blip is like all of human history right there.
Exactly.
It, like ever since like I've decided I want to be like somewhere in the paleosphere in terms of my like work,
Yeah.
and I've been like reading more and more. It's like whenever I read like something in history, I'm like they mentioned like that was like 1,000 years ago. I'm like, oh, that's nothing. I'm like, oh wait, no, it's actually like big when you look at human
Exactly.
history.
Like everything that happens in historic is like a blink of a time for geology.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's geology students things, I guess, where you're like, that's nothing, and it's like, oh, actually, that was kind of important. That was a lot.
Yeah. Which makes you think. There's probably been like a major wildfire, or some big occurrence, probably even back in the time of dinosaurs, every at least a few hundred years. We'll just never know.
Yeah, like there's probably been like massive pandemics and
Yeah,
we
stuff
just
like
recently
that.
learned about it. We just recently learned about a mass shark die-off. Do you know about that?
What? Really?
It's this
Yeah. Let me look
When
at my
was
notes
that?
real quick. It was just learned about this year. It was during the Cenozoic, I think. It was like a massive shark die-off. Let me.
It looks like there's nothing.
Did a tortoise
I
die as
reported
well?
it in my
But at last, something.
paleontology of the year video.
Oh.
A prehistoric cave. You can't
me
resist
check it
exploring.
So, what made them go extinct?
It's like literally just like a recent mass extinction we've just discovered. Just people just looked at like biodiversity in between like
why
two
did they
periods,
die?
and they were like, let me check.
Oh, Artotus, I think. Was that just the cave bear? Wait, isn't Artotus the cave bear? Wait.
Nigel has chosen the
Are they the
wrong
same thing,
creature
or?
to disturb. Cave bears stand 13 feet
Let me
tall,
check.
weighing
Cave bear.
3/4 of a ton.
No, it's different. It's not Artotus. It's
Any other
Ursus spaleus. So it's a different
Oh.
species. Oh.
Get moving.
Yeah, Artotus is a North American short-faced bear. It's different from the cave.
Okay.
I
19
always thought
million
these
years
were like
ago.
the same things.
So 19 million years ago was a shark mass extinction.
Like, 90 million years ago. That's not the Cenozoic.
19.
Oh, okay.
1-9. Yeah, the number of shark species decreased by 70%.
70. What the heck?
70, yeah. Crazy.
Cave bears may be huge, but luckily they can't climb trees.
Damn.
There you are, I'm up here. I'm sorry about that. I was sure they were extinct at this time. But what an exciting find. We've got to go and see it. And as long as we don't startle it, it won't charge again, and we can watch it foraging.
Oh dear.
There he is. I can tell he's a male cave bear.
So it was less than 100,000 years. That is like very quick.
But I'm
Yeah.
certain he was hibernating
And
in
I bet my ass
And what he's doing, he's packing in berries and
someone was
nuts
playing
and
Hungry
vegetation.
Shark in real life.
But they're not very carnivorous.
Ate all the
They can
sharks.
feed on anything. As for hunting us, he wasn't doing that.
You
It's
played
because we
Hungry
disturbed
Shark?
Him. That's why he chased
I
us.
have never, no.
Oh, you haven't? It's basically like a feeding blowfish kind of style game, but it's like a shark.
One of those.
Won't be around
Okay.
much.
It eats like other sharks. So I was like, oh, that's probably what happened.
Yeah,
Sorry
yeah,
if you
I've
like
heard of
missed
the
the
game.
joke. I
Never played.
assumed you played the game. Since that's
Yeah.
usually people play.
Nigel can't save
But
every
it wasn't caused by a
individual
climate change event either,
this
so people
time
aren't
he
sure
led
exactly.
sleeping bears
Oh, so they just
happened?
died? We don't know why?
Yeah.
to get back to the
Oh,
business
okay.
of finding a mammoth.
Yeah, like a lot of open ocean. So it was a lot of open ocean sharks that just died.
Oh.
They aren't sure exactly what went wrong.
Nigel
Maybe
decides
maybe
the
like
best
some
way
sort of
to
like
spot the
disease,
mammoth
perhaps.
is to
Maybe,
get
yeah.
outside
Maybe
and
like a
scour
shark.
the terrain.
Yeah, shark
Pandemic,
disease.
whatever.
The shark flu.
Yeah.
That's another reason we should stop the glaciers from melting. We're gonna have shark flu now.
Shark.
We've had bat flu and bird flu. Yeah, guess what?
That's
We're gonna
true.
have the shark flu too. Screw that.
So disappointed.
It's called mercury poisoning.
Aiming for mammoth country, and all I can see is trees, thousands of them as far as the eye can see. Mammoths, they need plains and grasslands, and there's none of that anywhere here.
The changing habitat is not the only reason Nigel is struggling to find a mammoth.
All right, let's look
He
for
knows
other
there's another
things.
factor that has driven them to the brink of extinction.
Imagine like being an early, not early. Imagine being a human during that time and you see some dude walk up in modern like snow gear. That'd be weird.
You know, there are things in cave drawings. So some people like see like these alien drawings on like things. So that's like they say that like that's like evidence, like aliens went past.
I think our only chance.
Mm-hmm. But I probably think it is more likely that it's just future people.
There may be some grasslands.
I think it is. I think it could just as likely just be like mythological creatures. You know, people
Yeah,
have
as
always
well.
like had mythology.
Yeah, but I'm pretty certain the way they sometimes like draw like when the along like aesthetic people or some things. Like when you see like these drawings of like aliens and stuff, people say that these are like alien evidence. But in real life, as I do think that it's just people from the future, because I doubt there would be like actual aliens, since we don't have aliens visiting us now. So like not just like a UFO, but like actual aliens walking down and saying hello.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. Why? Because they never they never came. The only reason that no aliens are stepping down from their spaceships and waving hi and meeting other people is because there were no such thing as aliens to begin with. It's just us from the future.
That's an interesting theory. I've never thought that like
Concrete clue at last.
aliens like.
Mammoth dung.
I never put much stock in aliens because like it's kind of hard to tell.
The plant vegetation
If,
What is
like,
real or not?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, but like life doesn't necessarily evolve into intelligence. So like that's one strike away from intelligent life. And the other thing is like how frequent are mass extinctions in like in other biospheres?
Yeah.
Because like if it's more frequent, then like maybe just intelligent life is just hard to do because it doesn't evolve as quickly. Or if it's less frequent, it might like cause less competitive niches in order for intelligent life to form. So like I feel like mass extinctions are a massive factor that a lot of people don't consider.
Also, like civilization lifespans as well, because
Yeah, too.
there's also
Because civilization can crop up and then like a
Yeah.
horrible like geological event could just happen during then.
just on the entire civilization, alien civilization is just dead. So
Yep. Yeah.
There's a mammoth
Try to straighten up.
trap or something.
Ugh, try to adjust my posture.
Not moving at all.
yep, gotta do a posture check.
Mm-hmm.
What we'll do, we're
Adjusting
trying
my
to get closer,
model a bit.
but there's something not right.
You ever think about how the first furries were? We have evidence for the first furries in cave drawings and statues.
You know, they say that people never change. I bet my ass there's gonna be some fake caveman furries even back then. I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, you look at it, right? Like, there's so much drawings of like people with like animal heads. You know, the first soda is like a historical concept.
remaining on Earth.
No, you know how is some Egyptian gods have like animal heads?
She's making
Yeah,
Maybe whoever came up with that was also a furry.
She's trying
maybe.
to communicate to
You know,
me.
like, it's like that and like the
Which they do, of course, she's not
what's
gonna
it?
get a
Like
response.
that one statue people call like the Venus of whatever, and people there's like a theory that people just use it just as like
Close against her head.
ancient porn. And it's like, yeah, this is people used to
The
get off of
statue,
that.
you know, the thick cave woman thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they want the big, yeah, that one.
Okay, sweetheart. Keep calm.
Hentai and furries, you know, they've always been here. They've always been with us.
Yeah. That's mankind.
Yeah.
Pitiful.
Mm-hmm. Born in personas.
At least us
staples.
dinosaurs don't watch that.
You never know. I mean, you know, there's a fair amount of horny dino YouTubers.
We've got two females.
Yeah, but I got crests, not horns. So yeah, I'm out of the discussion. So
That's true. That's true.
At the end. And what's happened is this one has stayed behind to defend her herd mate. And she's been injured as well. Hello, girl. No. God, she's so weak she can hardly lift her trunk. And it's likely that the one that's been
elephants are
killed
very smart animals. I'm pretty sure mammoths were pretty much just as smart.
Yeah.
Oh, why did that one die? It's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh. It's got friggin' monster hunted.
Mm-hmm.
mammoth population.
You ever think about when the mammoth cube just blew up on paleo, every
Yeah, that-
paleosphere?
Into extinction, overhunting.
Yeah, mammoth cube. Yeah.
When can we get the mammoth cube
They
VTuber?
didn't know any better.
Oh yeah, we gotta have one.
Sort of thing to rare animals in the 21st century.
No, I don't want to be turned into a cube. Being turned into a cube is fine, actually.
Yeah. If there's ever a mammoth VTuber, they need to like have like a cube alternate avatar.
Yeah, exactly. I know there is a caveman
Why she looks
VTuber.
so poorly, it's a
Yeah,
problem.
Fang.
She's
Yeah.
probably defending the one in the pit. She was attacked herself.
Oh, Gao
You can see
Gao,
there's a
welcome to
wound
the
in
live
shoulder
stream.
that's
Hello.
starting to swell. We've got to do something quickly, otherwise, you know, it could
Are you a
flare up to
VTuber?
serious infection.
Nigel is
I don't
faced with
know.
a
I think
dilemma.
you are. Hello.
Right now, the mammoth is too weak to walk through the time portal. But if he leaves, the hunters could come
Well,
back
we're
to
actually
finish
watching
him off.
Prehistoric Park, so click on the link. What food do you like?
Somehow,
I like fried chicken and ramen
he calls in
with
his
a bloody
team,
steak
Sounds
as well.
That sounds pretty
I'm
good.
highly carnivorous. What's your favorite food? Ginko. I'm sorry, I almost forgot your name.
It's fine. I don't know if you ever had it before.
Back at the
Well, first
park,
of all, I'm American,
Bob's
so
busy
burgers.
with problems of
Yeah.
his own.
But al pastor burritos,
He's having
they're
trouble
like
looking after some
it's
of the
like,
dinosaurs that has already brought back.
it's like pork, and it's kind of like it's similar to shawarma.
Decided to treat ornithopters
It's really
Similar
good.
to shrimp?
It's like,
put them in a paddock.
what's up?
But they are
Similar to
doing
what?
well here.
Shawarma. It's like a Middle Eastern.
What the hell is
dish.
trauma?
So it's like,
Well, they look like
how to
ostrich,
describe it?
but I mean,
It's
vegetarian
like
diet, so
you have like the meat, and like it's like marinating, and like it's like hanged up like on a like dripping down, and like they cut like chunks off of it. Like it's slow. It's on like a slow cooker, and like it slowly like turns as it's like roasting over a fire, and then like they cut hunks off and they put it like in a burrito or a taco or whatever. It's really good. It's like it has like the normal like spices, but it also has like a bit of like pineapple in it, and it's so good. It's so good. It's like has a bit of like nice bit of savory and sweet.
I
just
gotta
really
try
like
that sometimes. It
Yeah,
makes it
al
seem like it's
pastor.
very tasty, but I've never tasted it in my life.
it. Yeah, it's called al pastor.
Al
it's like,
pastor.
Now is to
It's like an
convince
Italian
them
dish?
it's a good idea.
No, it's Mexican.
Oh, Mexico. So, what is
so
your
mad.
favorite food? The gao gao?
Yeah, I was so mad
You
because I
seem like
actually
a very
bought
nice person.
I
It
actually
seems like you're
bought
also like a Japanese VTuber, right? It feels like I'm right now. Like I'm just looking at his channel right now.
Hopefully,
It
the
feels like you're
Elfin
like a
miners will love their new
game making
farm.
VTuber.
They can calm down
Nice
long
to
enough
meet you.
find it.
Yeah, like I bought like carnitas. Oh, I bought like a burrito just the other day. It was like al pastor, and I bought it and I got home and it turns out they messed up my order and they got me carnitas, which is like pork shoulder. That's still good too, but I really wanted my order.
Oh, now that happens. So, did you swap it out or did you just eat it?
I just ate it because like my family got it for me and I was like taking a nap and I woke up, I got it and I was like,
Too tired to do anything.
yeah,
Just eat it, screw it.
yeah.
It really be like
like,
that
no-
sometimes.
Because normally you can tell because it's red from all like the sauces and stuff, and normally like it's dripped like the place we normally go to, like the sauces is so thick that like it like you can see like on the bottom of the burrito like the red pool of like sauces like kind of like almost leaking out, and like when you bite into it like you could like taste all the food. Oh man, I want it so bad. I was looking so forward to it when I woke up for a nap, and I was like, God damn it, this is carnitas.
Right. Look,
Maybe-
it seems like
maybe
they're
this-
like trying to
maybe
get the mammoth out.
Yeah, yeah.
And the hunters are back to claim their prize.
Everyone's a little bit nervous. We think the hunters are coming in closer. We were going to take it in shifts to watch her through the night, but I'm gonna do just
Well, you could just try and scare away them.
companionship.
You know, like a few bullets into the air, like a warning shots. That would have probably sent them screaming. They would have
True.
like thought it was some sort of like eldritch abominations.
But, you know, Natal's already messing with the
Timeline, so why not take a step further?
I mean, yeah, but he hasn't had to deal with humans before. Like, if he deals with humans, he's definitely messing with the time a bit too.
More unwanted visitors.
You know what I mean? Like, it may be a bit too, not too close or whatever.
Yeah, I told you. Every single cave painting of aliens, I bet my ass that's just future people. Future people just messing around.
The worst predator of all.
I bet my ass they were even like, you know what? We're just gonna pull a funny joke. We're just gonna move in with the most ridiculous looking suits ever, just because to fuck around with our ancestors to thinking they're aliens.
Let's be gods.
Yeah, let's be gods. You know what? I'm just gonna wear this giant ass fishbowl on my head just because it looks high tech, and the ancestors are gonna think like it's some real cool god tier gear, but it's just a friggin' fishbowl, and they're just gonna draw it into cave paintings. And guess what? In a few thousand years, they're gonna think it's an alien, just to mess around with us.
Yeah, I don't personally believe. I don't think time travel. I mean, like time travel is impossible, to prove. But like, I don't know. I feel like we
Nigel has
would
managed to ward off the
have
wolves,
evidence of
but
it
he
at the
knows
very
his job
least.
is far from done. The
Indeed.
mammoth is only safe if he can keep the rest of the predators at bay.
Let's use a time travel if you don't go to the past.
It is. I mean, they say that you can't go to the future. You can only go to the you can't only go to the future, never the past.
I knew they'd come back to the kill.
Because there's this thing called dilemma, you know.
that's
When you go
true.
back and kill your time and kill your mom, do you disappear? No, you don't, because like that's the dilemma. And because of that dilemma, they say like in games and media they call it a temporal paradox. But in real life, like it's a rule that cannot be broken. So yeah, some people try to get around it by saying that these are now different universes. But even then, the dilemma is still there. Like the paradox is still there. So it is something that can never be like undone. So people say they can always go to the future, but never the past. Why are we going in such why are we talking about such deep things? We're literally just seeing a guy save a mammoth.
Yeah.
How did this go? How did the mammoth cube go from temporal paradox?
No, the mammoth cube works in mysterious ways, my friend.
Indeed, it
She's
does.
strong enough to get back on her feet.
All hail the mammoth cube!
All hail the mammoth cube.
You've got a wet trunk. Look at
Oh
that.
shit.
I know you're the most fun VTubers of all the VTubers I personally think to mess around because we know both so many memes about paleontology. Like you
Yeah.
speak the language.
We
You
do
speak the
same
language of the
language,
paleo folk.
Yeah.
You know, I was back when I was doing the Among Us stream with other VTubers. I was actually like sneaking in a few paleo memes here and there, and they
nobody
never
got
got
it.
it.
Yeah. I
And
feel
I'm like-
there's not.
Yeah,
There's
No, if
like
you
not a
keep
lot
the-
of down YouTubers that actually like know
yeah.
the deep lore.
It's so exciting she's up, but we've got to get her away from her sister to get her back to the park, and that's going to be difficult.
I'm like, hey, if you keep this up, you're gonna turn into a crab, and they're like, why crabs? And like, don't you know carcinization? You know the whole crab meme. Like, no, and I'm like, all right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No,
I see
excuse
how it
me
is.
while I go slowly crawl into a corner and start crying.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. That mammoth cry, like part of it, I think is like used to Monster Hunter.
Oh, that's like an actual elephant roar, by the way. Yeah, these are just actual elephant roars, and like I don't think like unlike the roar that you saw with the Diablos thing, where you know it was like literally the Diablos roar because it's just a creature roar. Like this is like an actual elephant roar, so
Yeah,
you
like,
can't really
I'm not
blame
saying,
them
like-
for like giving a mammoth an elephant roar.
Yeah. I'm definitely like the upper part of the cry. I think like they use in like some like fall down like roars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he got the mammoth pretty quickly in this episode.
Prehistoric Park.
Yep.
But she's
How
allergic
far are we? Oh, we're only like halfway in.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, because we gotta talk about the T-Rexes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Or was that like a different episode? I don't quite remember.
I think that's in the Carboniferous one where like they get into a fight.
Suzanne hasn't looked after a mammoth before, but she's hoping that what she knows about elephants will help.
Oh, it feels like she's overheating.
A light sedative, so she'll lie here and let me do this. She's got this really deep, horrible, looks like infected wound, and she's got this thing stuck in her. I'm just.
You know, I
trying
feel
to
like
get it out.
if we were to like treat like
Difference between
extinct
mammoths and
animals,
elephants is
the
level of fat
mammals
in its
probably be
stomach.
the easiest
Mammoths
because we have like actual like
Definitely.
corpses of them
She's got
that
this
we can
really
like
thick
look
layer
at
of
for
fat, I
like
guess 'cause she's
sort
an
of
ice age creature,
biology.
to keep her warm, but it's meaning this is really.
like you know it's a
Exactly.
bit different from like having a living specimen, but it's better than like only bones.
It's like a
You know,
spearhead or
I wonder
something.
why people still don't like make like why don't they clone mammoths? Like why
They've
not?
they've tried, but it's kind of like
Leave it open,
hard
stitch it
because
up.
mammoths have
Get
like a
some
long
stick
gestation
knives,
period.
cut
So
it out. Just form a
if it
knot
like
there.
dies after it's born, it kind of just like
I need to give her another shot of
well,
antibiotics
you know, it's
for the
a
day.
long waste of time and resources. And like the second thing is that they're not like, as you mentioned earlier, they're not like as closely related as you'd think. So like the closest thing you'd really have to do is like breed an African elephant with like traits
Mammoth back on
of
her feet.
a mammoth.
It looks like she's on
Yeah.
the road to recovery. Nigel hopes that now she'll be ready to start a new life at the park.
Let's
Later
go
that
to the
day,
park.
She's moved to her
Mhm.
enclosure.
I actually have the sound on a little bit, but it seems that YouTube Kun hasn't strike. So I guess having
That's good.
sound seems to be alright.
Okay.
As long as I don't like blast up the volume too loud.
It's feeding time at Prehistoric Park. The T-Rex are putting on weight. And the ornithomimus love their new pond and their new duck feed.
You like this, don't you?
Let's say if Crocs at the zoo. I guess that makes sense.
You know, they say that the closest relatives to dinosaurs are crocodiles.
Not
Really.
counting birds.
Since
of course.
birds are dinosaurs.
Oh, that's fair. That is fair.
The beaks of
The closest
creatures allow them to sieve their food.
animal that is
Making them
related
more
to
like
dinosaurs are
ducks than
crocodiles.
ostriches.
You know, it's weird to think that like of like the animals that like are considered to be dinosaurs but are actually dinosaurs, like pterosaurs are actually the most similar, or like the most closely related.
Yeah.
Because they're archosaurs too.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, aquatic reptiles like mosasaurs and plesiosaurs are like very far away from dinosaurs.
Yeah, because they're like lizards and
Yeah, they're like even farther away from crocodiles actually.
Except
Yeah.
for Martha.
And Dimetrodon, you know Dimetrodon is
Yeah,
that thing is like
the best dinosaur of them all.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, finally! See, this is the expectation. This is the reaction that you're supposed to be getting when I say Dimetrodon is the best dinosaur.
Just
Right?
Like the pause it sinks in, just like yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, because 60% of all the people that I talk don't know what a Dimetrodon is. 30% of the people try correcting me that it's not a dinosaur, but a different reptile. And like the 10% actually like knows what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like it's a joke. Like I know, like it's not actually.
She doesn't seem very happy. Her clinical exam's normal, her blood test results have been fine.
Now the question is, did it give birth?
Her wound is okay, it's not infected. I just don't know what the problem is, and if she doesn't start eating soon, she's not going to be okay.
Loneliness.
To eat well to regain her strength. If she doesn't, the infection might take hold again, and that could kill her.
I heard that's like an actual elephant tooth. That's so.
Yeah.
This
Like they're similar to hadrosaurs. Like I think like they are like instead of like they are like fused into one big thing.
So I don't think it's her teeth that's the problem. I think it still might be the grass.
You know when people say that hadrosaurs have like 1,000 teeth, they usually think it is like 1,000 like T-Rex kind of teeth. No, it's not. It's like they're like
it's like a
plates,
battery.
and in every plate, like all the teeth is like embedded into one big plate. So
Yeah, it's like a whale shark or whatever, where it's like it's technically correct, but like not really.
yeah.
And we've got to move quickly. My plan is to go back 100.
I think Nigosaurus is the like it has like actual proper teeth, 500 teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that meme with the 500 teeth, Dino meme. But yeah, unlike the hadrosaurs, like wait, are Nigosaurus' teeth like connected as a plate, or are they like separate?
Let me look it up actually.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that. I'm looking up as well.
Woolly mammoths were everywhere.
No, it actually had teeth.
The Eastern
Yeah, it doesn't have plates. It's actually got like 500 like mini teeth.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I know that Baryonyx has like 250. So. Or was it like 100? I don't know. How many teeth does Baryonyx have?
Compared to his last trip, it's even colder. And because it's dry, lots of different kinds of grass grow here.
Oh, it had
No
96
problem
teeth. Okay.
Finding out exactly what mammoths like to
Oh,
eat.
it has less than I thought. Okay. I remember reading about it has like over 100 back when I was like in the United Kingdom Museum.
Perfect climate, perfect vegetation for mammoths.
Yeah, that's why people say that instead of, getting out a T-Rex in Jurassic World, when they said more teeth, they should have just gotten in a Baryonyx.
Yeah, they already did have a Baryonyx.
You see they're following
Or
the
even
lead.
better, a Hadrosaur.
And she's the matriarch.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Baryonyx, I'm so disappointed that we got the second Baryonyx.
Exactly my
animal.
thoughts. It looks horrendous.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like a Baryonyx. It's just basically super crocodile dinosaur. It's not. It doesn't look like a Baryonyx. It doesn't have any of the
I
traits.
think that's an area of vegetation.
I know.
Yeah, like the Carnivores and Sinoceratops are like one thing, but the Baryonyx is just.
Yeah.
Like because it's more disappointing because we know what the Baryonyx could have been.
Yeah. Because we had the like original design.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then like they were like, you know what? I know you like this design. But what if we took this away from you?
Just to fuck you over.
Yeah. Never forget what they took from you. I'm surprised there's no mammoth VTuber. Or at the very least, if there is one, I don't know of them.
Ooh, interesting actually.
Yeah.
There's a commotion in the herd. The matriarch is starting to take
No,
them away.
there are people playing Ark with mammoths, but no, there are no mammoth VTubers.
There.
Interesting.
The big bull mammoth, a male mammoth, and he's in musk, which means he's ready to mate. And when they're in this state, they've got 4 times the amount of testosterone.
Yeah, everyone is like
I feel like
demons and dragons usually.
and they can be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
irritable
I feel if
and
I were
aggressive,
to make
and the
like
male
if I were
male is
to
driving the herd away,
like if I were to do it all over, I think I would do
investigating all the
an
female
anomalous
seeds,
cars
one that's ready
VTuber.
to mate.
Ah, that's cool. That would be so dope.
Yeah,
That is
like
dope.
kind of have a bit of a night theme too. Like do kind of like the sort of like the exoskeleton, make that kind of like an armor sort of thing.
Yeah. Do you know the amazing Spino on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love his or her drawings, like the paleo idol thing, like that made me think, like that's actually the thing that inspired me to make like dinosaur VTubers. Like,
Yeah.
what if paleo idol but real? So like I was like, oh my god, this could actually work. So I was like, I'm gonna design a VTuber, and I designed my VTuber. Now I just need to commission my model. And then I just went to Twitter and like, oh shit, there's like a shit ton of people like already doing it.
Yeah. Well, like there's a lot less dino VTubers than there are like, for example, like Fox VTubers or whatever.
Yeah, definitely. But still, most of them are like Raptors and T-Rexes, and like, come on.
There's there's a lot of like stock dinosaurs in the standard one.
Yeah. I mean, most of them are like T-Rex rappers. I know there's like this one other Dalo VTuber, which actually I don't think she's like actually like a VTuber right now. He's just like the one of the, you know, like the classic Twitter tropes, ready to be debudded thing, like the one that actually doesn't stream but has a VTuber model nonetheless.
The calf in a muddy pond, if it looks like it's on its own, it's really struggling. I think they've noticed.
Oh no, the baby mammoth is stuck.
The matriarch, she's going as well. Come on, girl, he's really, really in trouble there. A tiny calf, can't be more than a month or so old.
They say that these baby mammoths just fall down and they just freeze away. That's how you they get
all the
like,
permafrost
fossilized.
ones, yeah.
And that's what the matriarch does whenever there's trouble with the herd. She goes into help.
So cute. I got this. I got the gacha mammoths from Takara
Grassland.
Now I know that because they're like, you know these gacha machines. Oh
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of gachas, yeah, there is this yeah, and I like the two mammoths are in a set, but I spun the machine 4 times and 3 of them were mammoths, so I got like 6 baby mammoths and like 1 the Ramperenkas.
Nice, I guess. I wish there were more gachapon machines where I was at.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bit in like the mall next to me, but not a lot.
Yeah, even in Korea we don't have a lot because I want to get like those like Kyoto Dino Tails ones because like these fetch like really high values on the second market.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. Like I've looked to try and see if I could get some like the Japanese, because the Japanese paleo merch is always really high quality.
Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. So they don't skip all the details, and those sell for like a lot.
Yeah.
Also pouring out for Elasmotherium. He got
Yeah. He no longer is horny.
No longer is horny.
Well, even then, that's also a theory, so it just might as well still have the horn. We just aren't so sure. Like, that's the thing with people
like
when a new paper drops. Unlike, with Amogosaurus, where people actually, did like an actual analyzing things and stuff. Elasmotherium could have had the horn, but it just might as well didn't. So it doesn't mean that the horn theory is like invalid. Unlike, like
I think the most popular theory is that it had a horn, but it was smaller, and the resonating chamber like as a base, basically.
Yeah, that is cool because Nasutoceratops had something like that.
Yeah.
Nasutoceratops had this. If you see, it's like its nose, it's like slightly like higher.
Yeah, it's pretty
because
it's pretty
got a
bulbous too, yeah.
resonating chamber.
Yeah.
Although safe from the wrath of the bull mammoth, Nigel still needs to retrieve the plant bag. But now he's got his eye on something much bigger to take back to the park.
Oh. Looks like Nigel Marvin has lost track of its main objective. Just like me when I'm going shopping.
But it means taking a huge risk.
Every time when I go shopping, I go back with at least $300 worth of dinosaurs. Ah, Lopho.
I wish there was like a place I could buy that.
What is this? What is the thing that he's carrying around?
I think it's this. I don't know.
Sack?
Yeah, I think it's back. I think like that's where he
His
kept
backpack.
the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Elasmotherium is definitely one of the cooler mammals, though.
Yeah.
Definitely, even without the horn, it's such a cool animal.
Yeah.
Because some people say that there are some cave drawings of like Elasmotherium, but they say that it's like either like a rhino or something different.
I mean, there was like a woolly rhino, and then there was Elasmotherium. So
Yeah.
he wasn't the only rhino around. You know, whenever you look at mammoths, it's always crazy to think that yes, humans actually like saw. It's like I think the last mammoth died out when the pyramids were built. I think. So like, it's actually a good chunk of human history where mammoths did like live.
Right, guys. I got like a phone call from my friend, so let me just excuse myself for like 10 seconds, alright?
You want to pause or you got it?
What's going on? I don't believe
Okay.
it.
Okay.
There's only you could go away and collect a few grasses.
All right, Lophos. Chat. It's just you and me.
He's magnificent, isn't he? Suzanne, you better get yourself over here. Nigel's got a little surprise for us.
Oh hell, I think I'll meet you at my end. There you go.
Nigel heads straight over to see whether he can tempt Martha with his Ice Age grass samples.
I don't know when Lopho is going to be back. I muted him on my end, but I guess I will.
Come on.
Yeah, when you're done, Lopho, I don't know if you heard me.
I'm
Just
back!
message in the Discord.
From the Ice Age.
Ah!
Come on.
Right.
She just
So you know
won't
that Koreans have like a military thing going on?
feed at all.
Because like we're like South Korea and North Korea?
I really like this. This is pretty cool.
That's not cool.
It's like you show them as animals. It's a really
Ah,
cool
the animals.
thing.
Looks
Hey,
lonely.
oi, oi.
And the
I'm
males
back.
That I saw, the females at least, they were
How long do we
always
have on
in
this?
big groups. There
Oh, we got
was
about
aunts,
6 minutes left. Okay.
There was
Wait.
grandmas, there's mums,
What?
there's calves, there's sisters. I would have brought another one back, but of course.
Ginkgo, can you hear me?
By the hunters in elephant societies.
Wait, why can't Ginkgo hear me?
The cows, they're always
Ginkgo!
other elephants. So maybe
Oh,
she needs some
I
companions.
literally told you I was gonna go. I'll be going for like
Could
10
that be
seconds.
The answer? The reason that Martha's
Okay.
not eating
Wait.
is the fact that she's all alone.
Looks like we're gonna have technical problems now. Okay. No, like.
Some creatures are
Ginkgo!
well suited to being on their own.
Wait,
The Elasmotherium.
the mic is still on.
Well to his
Go.
new home.
Can you hear me?
The big lad.
But just as elephants,
Lopho, are you done with your call?
their family,
Message in the
so
Discord if
do
you're done.
mammoths.
I don't know.
Martha,
I'm done. I'm done already.
stood up, is dying of loneliness.
I can't really load up Discord because in this it's on the same
That's
thing
sad.
as my
Nigel
chat box
calls a
thing.
meeting to propose a radical idea.
She's literally pining to death.
Right.
They're herd animals, mammoths.
Go away.
She's stuck in that paddock on her own. She's got no companionship. They're closely related. I mean,
You okay? You done? All right, cool.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. I can.
Yeah,
I can.
finally.
I put you on mute because you were on call. You were on
No,
call.
no,
for
no,
a
no, no.
second.
I can turn the mic down from my OBS here as well.
Oh, okay.
I was like
sorry.
I was like talking about how my friend was like about to go like perform military duties, so I was like
Oh,
today's
okay.
like the last day of the meeting. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
so you know how like there's North Korea and South Korea, and then you were like, oh, that's cool, and I was like, what? Why is that cool?
Okay,
It's
yeah,
so
I put
weird
you
out
on
of
mute on my
context.
end because you. I'm sorry.
It's a team decision, but will it work?
Yeah. So yeah. So your friend's going to do military.
It's an
service, huh?
important-
Yeah, so like today's the last day we can meet him. So like I was
Okay.
like we gotta go and eat dinner sometime. So
Yeah. We're almost done with this,
Nigel and his
anyways.
team are
Yeah.
about to introduce
Yeah.
an
Is
Ice
the
Age
South Korea have
mammoth
compulsory
to an
military? I can't remember if it does.
yeah, it has military. Like it's
Okay.
mandatory.
Yeah.
I'm petrified about this.
But unfortunately for me, I will not be partaking in the military duties until like when I turn like 30. You know, you're just legally required to do that before you turn 40. So I was just thinking about doing it like when I was like 39 because I don't want to
Yeah.
risk myself death. You know.
Yeah,
the last
get
thing
your
I want to
doctor
do
first.
is like, you gotta at least get yourself a paleontology degree and a golden play button on YouTube before you die, you know?
Yeah. Is there a way
you
to
gotta
like,
enjoy life before you die. I'm too young to die right now.
Is there a way to like be exempt from that? Like,
Well, if you're like very bad, like if your eyesight is really bad, because my friend, one of my other friends, skips out because like his eyesight is like really bad.
yeah.
I wonder how they got the elephant to react,
Especially when faced
since it's like 3D, right?
They probably just had another.
Elephant?
Yeah, they probably just had another elephant on the other end. That's what I'm guessing, and they just digitally inserted the mammoth.
She's sensing everything, smelling everything.
That is cool how they did that. And it feels more real, definitely.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, interacting with humans, yeah, CGI, but if it's like interacting with another animal, then you know, oh, that's done really well.
It's a good start, though, isn't it? This is better.
Yeah.
Better than we thought.
Yeah. Look, she's reaching out with her trunk and kind of making overtures of friendship at least. This looks like it's working. It's amazing. Look.
They say that elephants have like some sort of like dialect as well. Like every herd has like a dialect. So.
Yeah. Orcas are like that too. They have like
Yeah, orcas
their
as
own-
well.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Should we let Bob?
I think we should. Yeah.
Crazy that orcas actually have their own
Much better
culture.
than I'd hoped for. I think we should go for it.
Yeah. Orcas are very cool animals.
Open the gate,
Mm-hmm.
please.
You always think that the white thing is its eyes, but it really isn't. It's like this tiny
Yeah.
thing.
Just. Yeah.
You know, when you see like butterflies with those like tiger eyes, you're like, how the hell is predator that's gonna logically think that those are eyes? But then you have
Yeah.
like the see that like they friggin' orc and everyone's saying that, oh, the white part is the eye. Like
Yeah.
realistically, it makes no sense. But if you think about it, yeah, the trick
Yeah.
seems to work.
Especially like in movement too.
Yeah,
Plus, that one hesitation is all you really need to
exactly.
live.
Next time on Prehistoric
All right,
Park.
that was a good.
Next
video.
one is
No.
oh, it's the
Microraptor one.
Microraptor one. It's my favorite one. All right,
That's
but
cool.
unfortunately, we will. Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
Titanosaurs as well.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy to like actually to like have to manage that like an actual like zoological thing. But yeah, thank you for.
Yeah,
Thank you for doing this again.
we're definitely gonna chat for like 3 minutes. Well, before as we right, let me just pause it right here.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the timer. So yeah, what do you think? What did you think about it? The movie? No, you're supposed to ask me this. You're the one who asked me to make the movie.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Ask me what I thought
Yeah.
about the movie.
Okay, Lopho, what do you think about the movie, my dude?
Oh, it was fun. I mean, it is definitely a movie. Not really a documentary. Like, is this a
Yeah.
movie, documentary, TV show? Like, what do you call it?
Documentary. It was like a documentary.
Yeah, a paleomentary.
Parliamentary, yeah.
A paleomentary show. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely how I would call it. But yeah, it is something that I watched when I was a kid, and it's a really good, like, lovely to like go back in it and like experience everything again.
Yeah.
Like, it's been such a long time. It actually feels like new. Like once I'm like rewatching like Walking with Beasts and things, like yeah, you kind of know the story of Ballad of Big Al. Yeah, you kind of know the story because it's a thing that you watched in somewhat recent years. You gotta watch it like every like 5 years or so. So you sort of know the story. But for Prehistoric Park, it's been such a long time that I pretty much forget everything that I saw. So
Yeah.
it's been almost like a completely new experience. So yeah, it was really cool. I was back into my 10-year-old self for like 10 minutes. Like no, not
Yeah.
10 minutes. How much? Like an hour and 39 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was really nice. I really liked, like, I think we both mentioned this, but I like how they're showing as like actual animals. That's something that I feel like.
Oh, you just muted. Oh, what happened, dude? Oh. 안녕하세요. 네, 하필 끝날 때 들어오셨네요. 타이밍이 참 안 좋게 잡히신 것 같은데 지금 방금 다큐멘터리 2화까지 보고 마무리하고 있는 중입니다. Oi, ProfessorGinko! ProfessorGinko, what happened to your mic? You just muted yourself. Oh, hello, Ginkgo, you're back?
Hi. Yeah. Did you cut out?
You basically muted. I wasn't able to hear anything that you just said.
Oh, unfortunate. I mentioned that's unfortunate. I was mentioning how
they were like
I really
animals,
how
yeah.
Prehistoric-
And then you just cut off.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yo, what did you say? Just give me a quick summary, real quick.
Yeah, so I was mentioning how I like how we mentioned the entire episode, how like they're like they show how like they're animals and like how they act as like stuff, and like they're not monsters, they're just like animals like anything else you see. That was really cool.
Yeah, you know, like the thing is with like the animal thing, like the animal, like the aspect of animals is like kind of quite different because like in most dinosaur media, like Jurassic Park, Dino Crisis, you kind of see them as mindless killing machines, you know. And then there you go on like these days, you know, I think like Jurassic World franchise kind of realized this, and then they're going like, oh, but they're animals, you know. The thing is, it is so weird because like Jurassic Park, you know, they always has been animals, but they were also like sometimes they were like seen as killing machines as well. But since now they're like sort of like forcing us like the whole animal thing, it feels weird, definitely.
I feel like Jurassic Park, I think the second one did the best.
Yeah, they did the best thing with the animals thing, but
yeah,
but you also figured out like but still the T-Rex goes on a rampage, so they're animals, but it also shows us that they're like because maybe because of movie's sake, maybe because of that, but they are like they never really mentioned them as like they are animals, we need to respect them, not really like that. They're like more like they're animals, so let's leave them alone, or like something like that.
Yeah.
But in recent Jurassic World media, it feels like they're animals, so we gotta go out of our way to protect them and all that shit. Like, not just putting them on a separate island, just leaving them be, because it feels odd, and it feels like they're forcing it upon us.
Yeah,
especially
I feel like
with all blue with rappers, all suddenly becoming emotion on that bullshit.
I feel it also like is a bit of like informed attribute because like you know, like you have like the hybrids, which do not like in general act a lot like, they act more like mindless killing machines, and then you have like more dinosaurs like just act like mindless killing machines. Like it's just kind of like more of an informed tribute sort of thing that the movies really, I feel like, don't do as strongly. Hopefully the new Jurassic World movie will be good. I should probably, is it out yet?
What are your expectations?
Low.
Yup. Low, exactly. I would say like a bottom 25% right now. Because Fallen Kingdom was such a mess.
Yeah, like I didn't see all of Fallen Kingdom. I just kind of like watched it while I was grinding gachas, and I wasn't paying all that close attention. But the ending was so weird with shoutouts to Dino Charge for calling that ending, I think.
Yeah, with the Lego set.
Mm-hmm.
People figured out using the Lego set. So that's why like people are like I don't know about the Lego set today. Like, you know, did you see the new Lego set with the Giga?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, that is so disappointing. I cannot stress this out enough. You went ahead and gave the Giga Rex arms and an Indominus head. Like, the head is the freaking thing that like sets a dinosaur apart. Like, let's use the fucking Indominus head again. Jesus Christ.
You got that maul, you have to reuse it.
Yeah, like come on. Like, yeah, but the bodies, the tail, maybe I can get it. But why the head? Like, the head is the one thing that has always been different.
So it's June 10th. June 10th is when it comes out.
June 10th, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really wish that the movie is somewhat good, but I also have seen these opinions on Twitter going around saying that, you know, since the new dinosaurs are like made by like Biosyn or something, and they're like the accurate things, so there is like this opinion that, you know, since now that we're gonna see like accurate dinosaurs, and we're gonna also have like Blue and that Rexy bullshit coming up again, and we're gonna kind of see more of a structure like hybrid dinosaurs, Jurassic Park one's good. Actual accurate ones bad, you know. Some people are like voicing their, you know, worries about that as well, since like they're gonna portray like you know, actual scientific dinosaurs more in the evil kind of scheme, and that might make kids like trick them into thinking like, you know, Jurassic Park dinosaurs are the better ones because like they're the good ones, and the actual dinosaurs are like evil. So that's definitely what I'm worried about, since. Since, you know, kids, they like heroes. They like, you know, you don't really like super villains when you're a kid.
I mean, that's kind of. I feel like it depends on kid to kid. Like, do you know how many kids really like the stormtroopers and stuff?
I don't know, actually. Like, do they?
Yeah,
I always
it's like
considered
an
when I was back when I was a kid. You know, I didn't really know about Star Wars, so in most movies, you know, villains don't tend to get as much love as the heroes. You know,
like at the very least, I feel like in America, like the what's it called? The stormtroopers are very like iconic, and a lot of kids like stormtroopers, like in Star
Oh.
Wars' thing. So like I feel like if you have like a cool enough villain, people like villains.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, you gotta like skin them out properly. Like I guess sort of like
Yeah.
how the Indominus Rex.
Yeah,
The Indoraptor is not a good villain.
no, I know. Irex is pretty good as a
Yeah,
villain,
Irex is
but
good.
Raptor's kind of not as good.
Yeah, like as I said, I like Jurassic World. It just shows us the technology and like how
Yeah.
mankind is taking a step further.
Like,
but
I don't
Jurassic
think
World
it's the-
Fallen Kingdom was like, what the fuck was the point of this movie?
Like I don't think it's the best, but like I definitely did like, especially the start. I liked seeing like the park in action. I wish like they could do like we're far past the time where they're actually going to do this, but I would really like to do like a kind of like television special or something like that, where like they just like a day in Jurassic World and just like have like a sort of like because some parks like Disneyland is like that, they have like specials where people go through their parks and stuff like that, and like as an ad sort of thing, be like, ooh, check this out. I would love to see something in that style.
Yeah,
but,
because
like,
we never really
Jurassic
saw
World.
some of most of these things.
Yeah.
We just know. Oh yeah, we got T-Rex, Mosasaurus, Big Center, and then Indominus
And
Rex. Boom, that's it. We really never
Yeah.
know. We never got to see how people get into the Pteranodon cage. We've never seen the PANGAEA arena either. We haven't
Yeah,
seen like all the like other attractions.
The only thing you got is like the website. That was kind of the only thing you could really like
Yeah.
see, like the park in action, and that was kind of vaguely.
And I think the best, I'm not gonna lie, the best representation that we have of Jurassic World is actually Jurassic World Lego, because you can actually go
yeah.
into the PANGAEA arena and do everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Too bad like the Lego game doesn't work on my PC for some freaking reason anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't work. It just shut off. Now when I'm trying to open it, it just stops. I know I'm considering refunding it because you know how you can only play for like less than like 2 hours, I think, and then you can refund
Yeah.
it. And right now, miraculously, Jurassic World Lego sits at 1 hour and 58 minutes. So it crashed at the perfect timing. So I'm considering refunding it, but I haven't tested it out on my notebook, so I just might as well give it another shot. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's another discussion. So yeah, it was fun discussing things with you. So
It was really fun.
Yeah.
We should do another collab eventually.
Yeah, we should
That'd be fun.
collab a lot more. Like as I said, you're the only VTuber that really fits, my style.
I think one of our friends, Orvar, he's kind of similar to us, where like he likes paleontology and stuff. So we actually like similar thing where you could do paleontology reference and talk about the lakes, and he won't like freak out.
Yeah, who is he? Also like a YouTuber, VTuber?
Yeah, he's a gator VTuber.
Oh, what kind of gator? Just gator?
I think he's the gator. He likes. I think it's a Florida gator because he's a Florida man, so he likes.
Well,
think
they
that's
say that crocodiles are most closely related to dinosaurs, as I said earlier. So, I mean, yeah, we should totally invite him. Is he also one of the paleo folk?
He is not. He's not in the paleo. He's not in the paleo Discord.
Yeah. Well. Try to invite him someday.
All right, I'll invite him. Maybe we could do like that. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty fun. So yeah, anyways, guys, time to say goodbyes. So yeah, if you enjoyed this live stream, leave a like. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, may the Jurassic Spirit with you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Goodbye. And then
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. And then I might. I don't know if I want to continue streaming.